What if you time travel to 1966 Nigeria? You arrive in Nigeria, 1966, and the air is tense. The country is no longer the hopeful, united nation it was in 1960. Instead, people are afraid, uncertain, and divided. Headlines scream of military coups, assassinations, and ethnic violence. Soldiers patrol the streets. Families pack their bags, fleeing to their home regions. The once peaceful land is now a ticking time bomb. You know what's coming next: war, suffering, and years of instability. But what if you could change history? 1966 is a year of blood and betrayal. The first coup, January 15, 1966, a group of young military officers, led by Major Chukwuma Kaduna Nziagu, overthrew the government. Prime Minister Tafawa Balewa is killed, along with top politicians from the north and west. The counter-coup, July 29, 1966, northern officers strike back. They kill General Agi Aronsi, the first military head of state, blaming him for the January coup. Yakubu Gowon becomes the new leader. Massacres begin, ethnic violence explodes, especially against Igbo people living in the north. Thousands are killed, and many flee back to the eastern region, setting the stage for the Biafra War, 1967 to 1970. The country is on the edge of collapse. People are scared, and trust between ethnic groups is broken. What could you do better? If you time travel to Nigeria in 1966, here's how you could help stop the disaster. 1. Prevent the coups. You already know that these military takeovers will lead to chaos. If you warn key leaders or help create a peaceful power-sharing system, Nigeria might avoid war. 2. Stop the mass killings. The massacres that follow the July coup deepen ethnic hatred. If you convince Gowon to protect Igbo civilians or set up emergency peace talks, thousands of lives could be saved. 3. Encourage national dialogue. Many people feel betrayed and unheard. You could work to bring leaders from all ethnic groups together to rebuild trust. Maybe a new constitution could be formed to create fairer power sharing. 4. Prepare for the oil boom. Nigeria is about to discover massive oil wealth. If managed properly, this money could be used to develop the country instead of funding war. You could push for economic policies that focus on national growth, not corruption. 5. Strengthen education and media. A major problem in 1966 is misinformation. Many people don't understand what's happening, and propaganda fuels violence. You could set up radio stations, newspapers, or public campaigns to spread messages of unity and peace. Nigeria in 1966 is a dangerous but pivotal time. If you act wisely, you could save millions of lives and prevent years of war, military rule, and suffering. Would you step in and change the course of history, or stay silent and watch Nigeria fall apart?